still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that doubt I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with it, so what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
2 yards.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best shot.
He's got a man complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
He'll buy some time right. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
Dancing to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Wilson will throw again. And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
A gain of 18.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time,
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50. The 30. 20. 10. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Randy Bullock lining up for the point after.
And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return, the Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. But it'll be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Wilson. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the gun, it's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Touchdown, LA!
Complete to
Robert Tonyan, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jason Sanders.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Richie James. And he'll bring it back all the way.
Richie James.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Play action. It's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
As
throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills, and that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills, but they've really increased it in recent seasons because the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. Touchdown, LA! Tyler Lockett with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. But it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Jameis to throw it. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. William Golston able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Matt Bosher now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 14-14.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Brian Poole. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
7-yard line.
From the gun, Winston. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
By the Rams.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Flush to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Play action. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. That's complete to Mooney. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion. That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some... And got his man complete! And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
The 40-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Working out of the gun, Winston. He'll get this to Eckler. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. That catch good for only a couple. Flushed out right. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Bullock's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Rams take over.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Off play action. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the Rams' 9-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Winston. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 24. Rams.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Rams take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Off the play fake. Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Wilson's pass.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
At the 40.
Final play of the half here. Winston. Looking for Shepard deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a free. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. William Golston in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
Off play action. Wilson rolling to his right. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kwan Williams. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 1-yard line.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Less than a yard.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. J.K. Dobbins, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Rams are once again going to retake the lead.
24.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by D.A. Jones, the linebacker. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. For Jameis Winston, boy, an NFL record 7 pick-sixes thrown last year, part of his 30-interception season, and he throws another wayward ball here that's returned the distance. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Seahawks.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-six, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And fresh off the pick-six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy,
Robert Woods. He's at the 30, past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Robert Woods with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Now a carry for Dobbins. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson, completion here to Claypool. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 37.
First down.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad. I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Off-play action. Wilson, flush to his right. And he's got it. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. His throw incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Devin McCourty, their defensive.
To throw, Winston. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the
1st down, Winston. And my goodness, another interception. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. The 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing, Winston. Out to the right here to Shepard. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks. First and 10 at the...
To throw is Winston. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. Now the ball comes loose. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. To throw is Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return will stop right around the 25. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll roll him in, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Randy Gregory. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And now here's another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Allen make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
It's 2nd down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now here's a throw that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dante Hightower able to record his 5th sack of the season. Wilson wants to throw it. And this will be caught by Mooney. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. They go play action with Wilson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
And the Rams
play action. It's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. To throw again. Wilson steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Darnell Mooney, the target there. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Flushed out right. Open man here is Hamilton. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Seahawks 32.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for L.A., they're now a win away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, it's another loss as they now fall to 4-11. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
I don't be with him, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, I get ready to told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man, suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, done. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pulse to get wild now. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call it.
Whatever, I'll take my bye week and just watch all hell break loose during the wild.
Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, done. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Walked in with the second nature. All is automatic.
You fools hurt. Jesus will.
She right got me.
Hit boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk. Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you winning. But I can't go, no, I can't go.
No, wait. So Liam plays in 2 in-division games, Caleb. The 49ers and me.
I'll play the 49ers.
Go play that right now and make him lose.
You know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news.
He's 9-5, Caleb, so you...
Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to
Yeah, so James...
but they from the bay, you can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay.
James have any users left?
Jugging on the main stage, the main frame, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna